Good morning, parents and campers, and welcome back to day 6 of our virtual summer camp here at Camp R.I.S E. My name is Ms. Brown, and I am the social worker for the Reset program and your social worker for your mini virtual social work moment here as we begin our day. Just a quick recap of what we went over on yesterday. We talked about how writing is a powerful exercise for us to do to improve memory, and just not only to improve memory, but to be able to, when we're unable to verbalize our thoughts and feelings and express ourselves in a way that we feel is respectful, or we're just unable to verbalize because we're just distraught and can't get the words out, we can write those feelings down. We talked about if you continue to do that, if you're still unable to verbalize and express your thoughts, how when you look back over your journal or wherever you're writing your feelings and thoughts down, and how that work is becoming a masterpiece, how it's perfect poetry, how it's a good rhythm of what you couldn't express is laid out on paper to be something so beautiful, even in the midst of not being calm. So we talked about writing and how it benefits memory. And we talked about how Ms. Brown in undergrad and grad school, before any test, I will always write my information down and study. Even though the information was written, rewriting it did something for me that boosts my memory and aided in me being successful on my test. So we talked about possibilities of using the technique when we get back to school, writing things out to be able to retain that information in our brains. So on today, of course, we're going to do our daily affirmation, and our theme has been every time we do an affirmation, we do an evidence-based intervention with it. So today, our intervention with our affirmation is going to be humming. So humming, like simply like humming, as what it sounds like, humming. So humming, benefits of that, it just shows to be a self-soothing sound. By humming, you can feel the vibrations in your mouth. You can feel it right here on the collarbone. I know I felt it when I just did that, which is one of those acupressure points in tapping. So humming is actually tapping into some of our acupressure points when we do our tapping emotional freedom technique exercises. Sometimes some people feel it radiating throughout their whole body, depending on how loud and frequent they're doing the humming. So you can choose to do it high pitch, low pitch, deep, soft, however you feel comfortable. But we're going to be mindful of how that feels, and then also being mindful, is it tapping into any of our acupressure points that we've been talking about with our emotional freedom techniques? And I'll pull our chart back up with our EFT. Our techniques, our meridian points that we know are those pressure points in our body that may hold tension and stress. So the karate chop, the hand is one meridian point. The top of the head is another. The eyebrow, the side of the eye, under our eye, under the nose, our chin, our collarbone, and under our arm. Those are our EFT tapping points, or our meridian points. So when we're humming, think about if you're tapping into any of these points, because like I said, as I just quickly did that demonstration, I felt it radiating right here in my collarbone. So we're going to hum, and we're going to do our affirmation. And just know that humming, like I said, is a self-soothing sound. You can feel it throughout your body. It affects us on a physical level by reducing stress, induces calmness in our lives, and it even enhances sleep, as well as lowering heart rate and blood pressure. And it also produces the powerful neurochemical hormone oxytocin in our body. Oxytocin is referred to the love hormone. When you were born, one of the first things that happened is you were placed on your mommy's chest. That is to promote bonding. Doctors and nurses and medical staff know that once you place the baby on that mother's chest, you start to generate body heat. With that body heat, that baby begins to bond with the mom immediately. It changes the heart rate. It also regulates the feeling in the baby. The temperature and so forth starts to climb and so forth as it needs to, as it's just coming out the womb. So that was something that happened to you. And while that was happening with you, oxytocin was being produced while you were doing that bonding experience with your mother. So humming induces oxytocin. So you'll have some love chemicals flowing through your body as we do this experiment. So our affirmation for today is, I choose happiness. So what we're going to do is, hopefully everyone has our construction paper or our paper handy. If you don't, please go ahead and pull that out. I'm going to give you an opportunity to pull that out. Get your pen, your pencil, your crayon, your marker, whatever it is that you have, so that you can go ahead and write this down, that you choose happiness. I choose happiness. So as we're writing this down right now, I'm giving you an opportunity to do that. We're going to hum. Every time we say it, we're going to hum, and we're going to go, hmm. So when we breathe in, we're going to take a deep breath, and on the way out, we're going to hum. Hmm. You're going to take a deep breath, and on the way out, you're going to hum. Hmm. And after we hum, we're going to say, I choose happiness. So we're going to take our deep breath, and on the way out, we're going to hum, and we're going to say, I choose happiness. So, okay, guys, let's practice. Take a deep breath. On the way out, we're going to hum, and we're going to say, I choose happiness. Affirmations are, once again, those short sentences or phrases that we recite to ourselves to challenge any negative thoughts that we may be having. So I want you to be able to challenge yourself today by breathing in. On the way out, as you exhale, hum as loud as you want. Make sure you're not waking up anybody if anyone's still asleep right now, or being respectful of others around you. If someone's doing something important and you're humming, go somewhere where you won't be a distraction, so that you can respect yourself and that person. So you want to breathe in. On the way out, you're going to hum, and then we're going to recite our affirmation to ourselves. I choose happiness. So hopefully everyone has had an opportunity to get their paper out. They've had an opportunity to get their whatever they're going to write with out, and write down, I choose happiness. So we're going to do this about 3 times, and then we're going to reconvene and just have some discussion. So let us begin. Breathe in, exhale out, and hum. And I choose happiness. Once again, breathe in, exhale out, and hum. And recite to yourself, I choose happiness. Last time, guys. Breathe in, exhale out, and hum. And recite to yourself, I choose happiness. Now I want you to think for a little bit now. As you were breathing out and exhaling, what did it feel like around your body? Did you feel any humming interrupting these meridian points? Did you feel it under your chin? I know I felt it right here around my mouth as I was doing it. It kind of tickled. I felt it more down here. And I did feel it up here at the top of my head. So kind of think about, where did you feel as you were humming any meridian points being interrupted? Releasing some of those pockets of stress that may be built in your veins. Think about that for a moment. And then also think about, I choose happiness. Why do you choose happiness? What if you were to choose anger? What would that do for you? What are the benefits of choosing happiness? Well, we know that it's going to increase cortisol levels that are positive, such as oxytocin, a positive hormone. We want that love to be filtrated through our body. So choosing happiness does that. Choosing anger is going to flood our body with a stress hormone called cortisol, which is going to interrupt all those blockages in our body and not be able to produce that energy our body needs with the tapping and so forth, because you've chosen anger. Now, choosing happiness, how are we choosing happiness and tapping into social emotional learning? When you choose happiness, you have more clarity. Having more clarity, you can make responsible decisions. When you choose happiness, you're more able and prompt to have better relationships with people. When you choose happiness, you're better able to have great social awareness skills. Having great social awareness skills means you're respecting other people and you're empathetic to others' needs. So choosing happiness has great benefits for you and others around you. It also sets the tone of your day. If you choose happiness, it may be hard when there's difficult situations going on, but even if you just push through those difficult situations, even choosing happiness, you'll see that you win over it. It's like getting up a hill, and you got to get that incline right there. That incline is where it's the hardest, but the intervention is choosing happiness. So if you can get past that incline, it's all downhill, and we know going down is a whole lot easier. So try it. I challenge you to try it. Choose happiness when you're faced with any difficult situation. It's going to help improve you. It's going to help improve the reaction to others around you. It's going to help you better regulate your emotions and help you to navigate your way through any challenge, and to know that you chose happiness and you did that yourself. So today, choose happiness. As you go into your next session with your behavioral interventionist, choose happiness as you receive all the information that you're going to get on today, and teach somebody in your session what happiness means to you. I thank you for your time and for participating with me. I look forward to working with you on tomorrow. Make sure you learn something today in your session and then teach someone else, because we want to model positive behavior, and it all starts with you. Have a great day, and I will see you guys on tomorrow.